Okay, here we go. Kindergarten, first grade. One little note for everybody watching the video. DK Live is next Friday. Of course, we have little flyers to pass out, and I'll make sure we have a slide in large group. Okay, kindergarten and first grade. Early arriver ideas, talking about GPS, talking about being guided by God's Word. And you're going to play a game of freeze frame. So we have some bells. Kids are going to be mingling around the room. You're going to abruptly ring the bell. It means they all freeze, and you have to show them this little picture that we have multiple of course, and they're going to act like that, freeze until you get them going again. If you want to do music, that's okay, and still use the bell, so we can maybe have somebody control the stereo or the radio or the boom box or whatever we call them, the CD player. You can have maybe one of your helpers control that, and we ring the bell, the music stops, or you can just do the bell with no music, that's fine. But that's some fun stuff before large group. And then when you get back from large group, we have a game where we have some smaller hula hoops and a little bit bigger, but they're not going to be hula hooping. They're going to be standing in the circle, and the circle is kind of going to represent their heart. And we're going to have wads of paper, so you definitely need some people on hand. We have wads of paper that is going to represent bad stuff that's trying to get into their heart, but you have to guide your heart and guard your heart. And so you're going to be kind of dumping paper on them, and they're going to be very quickly getting paper out of their circle. So that is that's pretty simple game. I bet you they'll have a lot of fun with that. And then we have a maze worksheet, right or wrong. So I don't know if you could tell here. Yeah, there you go. There are some scenarios here once they come to a fork in the road, if you will, or where they have to make a decision where to go. So there's some right or wrong answers. So the first one there is like listening to some garbage in the headphones and then listening to some better music in the headphones. There is yelling at somebody or just talking to them normal. And there is reading a good book or a good story, or reading scary stories for kindergarten and first grade, of course, something that will scare them, or you can even compare that to watching scary movies or watching some decent movies. You know, they'll be scared at night. There is a specific prayer at the end. Oh, at the end of that puzzle, they can go ahead and trace it and follow the puzzle along. If we need extra copies for the day, of course, we can make them, but we have quite a few there. And there is a prayer at the end. Instead of praying to God, there's a little something to read of God talking to the child. So something a little different. That is it for kindergarten, first grade. All right, here we go. This is second and third grade. What you want to do after this quick little video is go watch in fourth and fifth, and I'll explain. You're going to be sharing the same kind of thing, so you can just go there so we don't take up too much time. But the first thing before after some early arrivers is you're able to play limbo. So we got a couple sticks here. Actually, a big old cane and almost like a big shepherd's. This one's even bigger. Yeah. So a couple sticks to play limbo. And just in case if you don't know, I put a new mix of a CD in all the little music boxes, all of our little ghetto blasters. So there is some updated music in there. Feel free to play that for limbo, just to have a little bit of fun with that. And then go ahead and watch fourth and fifth video, because everything after large group is discussed there and explained. And there's just a different prayer and dismissal, but it's just some prayer. There's some instructions there on how to pray with them a little bit different this week. Thanks. What's up? This is fourth and fifth grade. Early arriver ideas are in the curriculum, and then we're going to go straight to puzzles. We have about 8 of them, maybe 9 of them, that we'll be doing all before large group. But here's the thing with the puzzles. Do not let them see the main model. So they're going to be trying to put a puzzle together, but they won't have the main picture to base it off of, because this week is all about having a guide. We're using God's Word as our guide for life. Well, they won't have a guide here. Okay, so large group, and then when you come back, we'll do this activity called Draw Something. So in these little envelopes is a theme. So the first theme is like castle. There's one in there that's beach. It's just a place, some kind of something. I think it's best where you don't show them what it is, like beach, but you have to give directions. So draw water, draw sand. And the whole thing about it is every child is going to kind of make their own interpretation. So we're kind of guiding them. You're giving them one main guidance with whatever the theme is, even though they don't really know it, but you know it. And so you're going to just kind of be describing the theme. And of course, however many kids there are in the group, there should be about that many different pictures of a beach or pictures of a castle. So that should be cool to check them all out at the end. And so you can go through as many as you like there. And then we're going to a simple verse diagram. You're going to they're just going to be drawing the memory verse around this piece of paper right here. So heart, mind, and I guess kind of control with your hands. I'm going to check to see if it is our actual memory verse or another verse. I'll let you guys know for sure on Sunday. And then at the very end, we have this simple guide. You can just put this on a Bible because the Bible is our guide. And we're just going to be praying, going around the room, praying for everyone. It's real simple there. You can have everybody get together and actually pray for the person next to them. So, whatever their name is, Michael, I pray that Michael would use this as the guide for his life, your word, and just kind of pass it around. That's what we have going on at the end for prayer and dismissal. Thank you, guys.